Welcome to Bar Talk After Dark. I'm your host, Brandon T.
And I'm Sharice. It's after dark.
Yes, peoples, like, subscribe, share. YouTube, what's going on? And so, like I said, we do this exclusively on the YouTube, but you can find the link on the Facebook and so forth. Here to there to here to get the regular Bar Talk version and the After Dark version. Where this, like I said, the After Dark version is grown folks. Grown folks, grown folks, grown folks. And y'all extra church folks out there, hey, it's okay. It's okay. You'll make it. You'll make it.
Or
Okay.
log off.
Nah, y'all can stomach. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better handle. You probably thinking that they're already in your house. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all drinking liquor, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying? We know how that go. But anyway, so peoples, I want to know. This is curiosity to me. You know what I'm saying? And the reason this is curiosity, because you know what I'm saying, my nighttime habits might be different than a lot of y'all nighttime habits. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be the same. And we all had the same question and so forth. But I want to know. I want to know on a few things. And Sharice, I'm gonna start over here. Then I'm gonna go over there. Then I'm gonna come back over here. And I'm gonna go over there. So we're gonna be a little all over the place, but it's all gonna fit at the end. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
So peoples, what do you wait to bed? On a regular Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday night. You know, what I'm saying regular day, not special or nothing. What do you wear to bed? What do you are y'all in pajamas? Straight PJs, old school PJs, matching top, matching bottom. You know what I'm saying? Long pants, long shirt. You know what I'm saying? Or do you wear nightgown? Some people wear, you know what I'm saying? Do you wear a nightgown to bed? You know what I'm saying, women? Do you wear man? Do you wear shorts and a t-shirt, or just or shorts and your drawers or whatever, or just your drawers? Do you wear women? Do y'all wear bras to bed? You know what I'm saying in your night clothes? I'm pretty
Of
sure
course
not.
not.
I'm pretty sure every woman throws away that bra at some point in the day. Is that true, Sharice? Is the bra
Yes.
restricting? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a supportive friend though. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to get rid of your supportive friend? Treat it like it's not supportive, or is it one of those things where at the beginning of the day it's supportive and as it goes? But I guess it depends on how much it is supporting.
A
Is that make a
bra
difference?
is like a friend. You don't want them around 24/7. Okay? So at some point you drop your friend off. And you do that with a bra too. Some point you take it off and drop it off.
All right.
Okay.
So, peoples, put in the comments on how you sleep. I want to know. You know what I'm saying for the public, I forgot one subject. Or do you sleep in the buff? You sleep naked. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Do you do that? No matter you know what I'm saying the weather or what if any activities are scheduled to happen or not. Do you know what I'm saying? So put in the comments on what's your sleeping style and sleeping attire and so forth. So, Sharice, on these sleeping, what do you think will be the most uncomfortable thing to sleep in? While the audience is putting this in there, what's the most uncomfortable?
Everything. Shoes. I don't care what it is. It's all uncomfortable.
Like I'm talking about in the middle of the winter. Let's go middle of the winter. We going to the fall selection year, and I hope everybody's getting phone called. You know what I'm saying? Hope you in a battleground state, and it's just back to back commercials. You can't even watch TV without vote for this person, vote for that person. Don't vote for this person, vote for that person. So in the middle of the winter time, what's the most comfortable thing to sleep in?
The heat up.
The heater.
Turn the heat up so I don't have to sleep in anything. No.
So sleeping naked is the most comfortable. Is the you saying it's the most comfortable way to sleep?
Yes.
And why is that? Why you feel that sleeping in the buff is the most comfortable way to sleep?
Because there's nothing restricting you. Look, I tried it all. I have tried t-shirts. They choking me. I have tried those spaghetti strap nightgowns. I got one arm out, one arm in. I can't do that because somewhere in the course of the night I've taken an arm out or some other stuff fall falling out. Okay,
Right.
so that's not comfortable either. So
Okay.
now I'm like wondering what's hurting over here. I have tried shorts. Okay,
Okay.
those things ride up in the night. Okay, and so does pajama pants. So
What about
I
pajama
just can't
top
do it.
with the buttons?
Once again, I've got something choking me more than likely, and I've taken somehow the button one, two, three buttons came unbuttoned, one arm out, one arm in. I'm caught up in it. I decided it's just easier not to sleep in it anymore.
Okay, so you feel like the degree of difficulty to stay in said item outweighs putting it in. So you just want to go to sleep and not have to wrestle with clothes. What about getting hot and sweat and so forth? It does the pajamas help with the sweat and so forth, or the pajamas make you hotter? The pajamas make you cooler? You know what I'm saying? What's that? You know what I'm saying? The sheet get kicked off or your cover get kicked off. What does that look like?
You asking the wrong person. I don't, not that I know of. If I get hot, I take the covers off. If I get cold, I put the covers back on. This is easy.
So,
You get hot, take the covers off. You
right,
get cold, put them back on.
right,
I don't know why we putting all these clothes on.
right, right. So okay, so cool. So all right, so for the people that you know what I'm saying that wears pajamas, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying that with the bottoms on. I got a question for you. The people that wear pajamas and the people that wear underwear and all that stuff. A restrictive item. Um, I got a question. It's bar talk after the dark question. So say it's a regular night. I want to know. Curiosity is killing the cat here. So say that you wear pajamas every night. So that's you know what I'm saying. And y'all are laying in bed, you and your partner, whoever your partner is, in whatever way you have a partner. You know what I'm saying? And one of y'all wants to and one of y'all want to engage in some hanky panky, a little bit of hanky panky. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? Is that if y'all both are in pajamas and so forth? How does that work? I want to know. Put it in the comments, please, Sharice. So if two people are wearing pajamas, you know what I'm saying? You got say they wearing pajama pants and pajama. They got the underwear on and they got pajama pants and a shirt. You know what I'm saying? No bras, is we you know what I'm saying? Bras like a friend you want to drop off. And that person's wearing, the other person's wearing, you know what I'm saying, nothing. How does they engage? How does we know if we want to have sex or not? What would you think? How would that roll and so forth?
I think at some point, if you're in agreement, somebody'll make a move. Okay, so men, you make that move, and you try to get your that one finger in there, and if she stop you, it's a no.
So do you,
Okay.
okay, that one thing. Okay, so I'm fully dressed and you're fully dressed, and in our pajamas, and you say, okay, now I'm over here, I'm looking, and now you say if I test the water, I'm touching the pajamas to see if I get anything happen, and then I guess I figure out how to I mean, do I guess you know your partner which way to go. 'Cause I guess you got to start at the gap, and I guess the gap is where the shirt and the pants meet. Is that what you said? When we put the finger, in, we at that gap, or we at a different gap? Where we at with his finger?
Look, I am saying for men, understand this. Some of y'all may get away with this because you persistent. Okay, now persistence might get you what you want,
Okay.
but understand the first time she stopped you is how she really felt. She really felt no.
Okay. So
Okay,
which way would I go though? I get the stop at the border. Okay, which way? So like I said, we're going back to it again. So you got the pajama pants at the hip. You know what I'm saying, and the shirt down at the hip. So we they meeting at the hip, and I got this finger over here that I'm trying to that you talked about, and so I guess I'm going at the gap. Which way do I go with this hand? Do I go up? Do I go down or across?
yep. And listen, you better know which way you better go quick because you may not have time to regroup if it's a no. So What you want my advice? Which way you want to go? Because if she stop you, you better go back to bed. Get
Okay,
back to
okay.
sleep.
So
This way, you better go.
so she
But
stopped
if you
me.
don't go somewhere
Okay,
with that one finger that you happen to get in there, you better go down and quick because
okay. Go ahead, test the water right there, huh?
ain't nothing else gonna happen for you. Because you might get hit in the eye.
So okay, so you got two people laying in bed, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now we testing the water to see if she reacts or whatever. Say that there's no reaction. You said if you get a block, what if there's no reaction? And then what's the signal? What's the next signal then? I wonder. You know what I'm saying? Do I
No
take
reaction is the reaction. Why are you man just don't get it?
what
If
you mean?
she's not stopping you, she playing crazy
So
with the no reaction.
so that means go for it?
That means go unless she say no. Cause no means no.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay,
Let me be clear.
well, the question I have then, and I need probably people in the comments to answer this question, is okay, if she don't stop you, you know, so your partner don't stop your advance, and then at that point, who who clothes come off first? Do you stop yourself like, oh snap, she did me, and then you take your stuff off, and then work on your partner, or
My
you?
question,
Oh,
Brandon, is how does it matter?
I'm
Seriously.
just trying to
Does it
how does it go?
especially for a man, does it matter? Because some of you all don't know clothes have to come off for you all to get what you are trying to achieve. Some of you all only gotta have the clothes to a certain degree and can still
Slide
work
them
some stuff
down,
out.
slide them
Does it
down.
that is what I'm saying. Does it really matter?
It does better. It does better. It does better. It does better.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
say so.
Like I said, because I'm thinking like, okay, if you fully close, we all fully close. How far do I, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to, do we have to do it fully clothed? You know what I'm saying? Do I mean, but somebody, so the question was, does who stuff comes off first? Do you take your stuff off first and then work on their stuff, or do you or you make sure that her non stopping you means go and you make sure you get her stuff off?
Okay. Are you asking me for
Yeah.
my advice?
No, what do you think? So if so, say you got your clothes on, your pajamas on, you're laying there. You reach over there, and you get no resistance. So you're saying that that's a go. So
That's a go.
and now once you get that flag that says go, do you in turn, you know what I'm saying, grab her pants and pull them off, and then next thing you know, you get yourself together, or you say okay, bet it's a go. Okay, next thing you know what I'm saying, I'm take my stuff off, then try to get her stuff off.
Look, y'all better take her stuff off first, cause men change, get out clothes like Superman. Okay, y'all go in that phone booth and come out naked real quick. So you all better get if it's a go and she ain't hit you in the eye yet, she ain't slapped your hand away.
Yeah,
It's a yes for her.
yeah.
So you better go with taking hers off first and then do your Superman. Because otherwise, you might get one of those other two things to happen while you try and get your clothes off.
So okay, so you take her clothes off, and then too. Okay, so bet. So now I don't know. So you want to completely so naked. So you gotta negotiate. How you negotiate the shirt? When you if you got all this stuff on, how you negotiate it all? You know what I'm saying? I can see you grabbing the pants, and then she do that little a half sleep but lift her hips and so forth. You how you negotiate
Whose
the shirt?
shirt are we negotiating?
Her shirt. You know what I'm saying? You got her pants off. You know what I'm saying? You got the bottom half of, you know what I'm saying, off. Y'all pajama sleepers. How do you negotiate the shirt? How does that work?
I wasn't aware that you needed the shirt off in order to complete this transaction.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I got nothing.
Yes, I want it all off. I want it completely all off for doing this right here. I don't we half dress it. You know what I'm saying? That I want it all off. So how do we get this shirt off? What's the
I suggest that once you got the bottom part going, then you go ahead once again. Men can change clothes like Superman. So if I were as a man, and I'm not saying thank God I'm not because I love being a woman, that's what you need to do first. Deal with her because you trying
to
not to do. a couple of things here. You're trying not to have her hit you in your eye for waking her up,
Her pants already off, so she already
and her
was.
pants already off, and
So
you're trying to have her not say no. So your best bet is to already get all of that taken care of and then deal with you.
so now I gotta, hey, take your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, do this and so forth. And then get it. So all this extra time. My thing is this: all this extra time to and this negotiate, this song and dance and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too much. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that there could be certain times where, you know what I'm saying, she does wear things clothes, you know what I'm saying, she on her cycle or whatever. I mean, that's a signal. And I know some of y'all out here don't care about that, you know what I'm saying, y'all some nasty jokers. But you know what I'm saying? But there's sometimes that, you know what I'm saying, that that's happening. I, but anyway, I'm gonna put a pin in that. The next thing I would
No,
want to
no,
see.
no, 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 no. We're not gonna put a pin in that. Well, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you how you can get it from your wife, because I'm only gonna talk about it being in a marriage situation every single time.
All
Take
right.
notes. This is when men take out your pen and your paper. Be a good man.
What does that
Okay?
look like? What
Help
is that?
around the house. Help
Oh.
around the house. Be there for emotional support. Talk to your woman. Don't let her sit there and ask you to take garbage out there smelling 5 times while you playing a video game. Help out with the kids. Help bathe them. Help them do homework. Help put them to bed. You can get some if you do all of that all of the time. Every single night. No woman in their right mind gonna sit up there every time about, I got a good man's shoes. I don't care if I'm tired, he can get it. But you all that think you're not gonna work, you're not gonna help with the kids, you're not gonna cook, you can't do nothing but play video games. Now she don't want to give you none. Know why? She tired because you're not helping. So now we can move on.
Okay. All right. Cool. Helping. All right. So okay. Cool. So we so the night clothes thing, whatever. If you wear, put that in the comments. All right. The second thing is I want to know if you're planning on doing something with somebody that you don't live with. So that means you gotta see, you gotta, it's effort to go. You know what I'm saying? Is put together a plan when you meet this time and so forth. Do what is your care maintenance? You know what I'm saying? Do you in terms extra groom? You know what I'm saying? When you're gonna see this person or not? What do you think, Trish? Do you if you're gonna meet somebody that you don't live with, but you already know, and like a stranger, you know what I'm saying? You know the person, y'all have interacted before. Is there, and y'all going out to go dinner or whatever, on a date? Let's say a date. Forget dinner, just a date in general. Is there extra care maintenance done if you are suspecting you're gonna do something versus if you don't? Is there a extra procedure? Maybe you might, you know what I'm saying, throw some more spritz on than you normally would.
A little cologne down there.
Well, that's a little spritz, you know what I'm saying? That's a little spritz. The-
First of all, you asking the wrong person. But secondly, I I'm at a point where whatever care you're gonna do for whoever should be also done for yourself.
Okay.
You should just that should just be your level of maintenance for yourself. It shouldn't be having to be extra. I'm going out with Tony tonight, so I gotta take a shower and do a little extra down there or whatever, or under there, or that should be your regular maintenance. Come on now, we older than 20 something.
But
That should be your regular maintenance.
but there's a statistic that said 9 out of 10 women don't shower every day. And so you gotta throw that in the mix too.
Well, what does statistics say about men?
Eh.
Because it would have to be higher.
Can't get no higher than 9 out of 10. Yes.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out. Yeah, but like I said though, so women, put that in the comments, or everybody, put that in the comments, or especially women. Do y'all do anything special when you know you're going out and you have in your mind that you're going to give the person something? Do you do
Or
anything?
you can say, I agree with Sharice, that's just maintenance and regular care. And that is the love that you have for yourself. Why would I treat me better because I'm going out with you than I treat me when I'm just being with me?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right, right. True, true, true. And so, like I said, people, you could, like I said, what do you think about that? You know, what I'm saying, put that in the comments. If you keep yourself maintenance, regardless of you in a relationship, seeing somebody or not. You know, what I'm saying, day to day, month to month, week to week, year to year, or if it's only when you see somebody that you know, what I'm saying, you and then turn in put this extra maintenance in. You know, what I'm saying, and so forth. So that.
And women, if y'all need some help, y'all need to hit me up on Wealth and Wellness and Beauty with Miss Reed because we need to have some other personal one-on-one conversations here. But go ahead.
Yes, do that. And so yeah, so we got the bedroom attire into preparation for said thing and so forth. And then too, you know what I'm saying? So and on your partner, you know what I'm saying? Do would you share what you expect this that person's self-care goal should be? For themselves. Do you do
That's
shit? Do you tell them like, hey, you know what, you need to do this or trim there or cut there or hey man, mount man, you know what I'm saying? Do you in turn share those things with your partner or a person that you're dealing with?
Well, we just had this conversation basically on Bar Talk Regular at Facebook. If y'all haven't seen that show, go back and review it. It's the last one that was posted. It's a good conversation. I think the same thing I said then. If that's a problem for you, like you don't like that this person they got some stuff going on that they could make a whole braid out of down somewhere. And you need to have a conversation with them because you don't like that. Be kind, be loving, but tell the truth because they need to know that that's not a turn on.
So would you
That's
tell them
that's
straight up, like, yo, I need you. You need to cut that shit for real. Would you be directly to them?
I would never say anything like that to anybody because I know it's probably gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
Okay.
Even the person whose feelings I think, yeah, you gonna act like it didn't hurt your feelings. I'm still gonna think it hurt your feelings. So I would never say it like that. But that's what I mean by be kind and be loving, but sit them down and tell them the truth. Now, even if you gotta say, baby, you got more hair down there than the dog. So I don't know what you say, but be kind and be gentle.
Well, then what
Hold
about the
their
flip side?
hand.
What about the flip side of that? What if you know what I'm saying, you're a waxer and he's like, you know what, let's take it back to the '80s. I want, you know what I'm saying, a bush. What would you do with that?
Who wants a bush?
Well,
No,
what if your partner wants a bush?
that's. I don't. I think if that's not what you want, if you're in agreement with that bush, bush out. Both of y'all can bush on.
Well,
But if that is not something that you like or want for yourself, then you don't have to have that conversation. You might like a bush, but I'm not about that.
would
I
you
don't like that.
would you
No.
would you skip a few waxes just to see what it does if you're a regular waxer? And this is, you know, say like, okay, here's a bush, okay, I did it, and I don't want to do it no more, and to show it, or would you stand your ground and no, this is just baldness forever?
Well, I'm not about people doing stuff that's uncomfortable. I'm
Oh,
not. I don't care what it is. I'm not about somebody doing something that's just uncomfortable for them. That's just me.
so you would hold your ground if your partner that
But
did
is that
oh that
holding
c- help
what
to help to
ground?
help clean, to help put the kids bed, that, you know what I'm saying, almost a second mama to the house and took care of your emotional needs.
Second mama, you being the doggone daddy. That's what you're
Yeah,
being, the daddy
right,
that you're supposed to be
right,
doing.
and
If we're
take
gonna
care
have
of your
problems with
emotional
second mama
needs.
stuff, brand, we're gonna have a problem because somebody, a man thinking I'm being second mama. No, you're being the father that you're supposed to be. And that still does not mean that all of my boundaries get pushed to the side because I want to please you. Nobody should be doing that for another person. Period. You if that's your boundary and you know that that's a boundary for you, what if you have to do it because you get a rash or whatever happens if you don't take care of that? Well, now that doesn't make sense, now does it? So that's a boundary that you have to keep for yourself because that's what you know you have to do in order for something negative not to happen to you. So I'm not about I have to let go of my boundaries to make anybody happy because I don't think anybody should do that. Not 100% boundaries coming down is not a yes for anybody, male or female.
Gotcha. So, all right. So even though you know what I'm saying, even though you're super in love, whatever, but you should hold your boundaries where it is, not be flexible on certain things. Is that what you're saying?
There's a reason people have the word pineapples. Okay, that meant you're going too far. So why in the course of this, there's a safe word. People use pineapples. There's a reason. That's a boundary.
Okay.
And so there are times where a person should be okay with saying, okay, that's your boundary. I'm gonna have to be okay with. Why? Let me put it this way: you don't like that I do that, right? You
Oh,
don't like that I do that. You
okay.
want me to do the opposite.
Right.
So where does my like and want come in? Where does that when do I matter? When do
Oh,
what I like and what I want matter? I'm supposed to just do what you don't like it, so that's that, and
okay.
that's just gonna be across the board.
Well, not across the board. It's one of the things where you know what I'm saying. It's more like okay, you skip two waxes, just you know what I'm saying, and then you're like, okay, I did it. You know what I'm saying. Now I'm back to wax it again, and I might skip two waxes on you know what I'm saying, on your birthday next year, whatever. You
Yeah, you might get on your birthday. How about that's what this is about? Where you going? Anniversary, birthday, Christmas. I don't know. Pick three holidays, and we can rock at it. The rest of it, we're not gonna have no more conversation.
Okay.
I'm okay with that if you want to say I can set aside for this special, but I don't think anybody should just relax their boundaries to make somebody else happy because that's a dangerous place to put yourself in.
Right, and then I guess on the flip side, it could be the other way. You could have, you know, what I'm saying somebody likes to have a bush, and you want them to wax. So you know, what I'm saying, I guess both things can be said, and so forth.
It could go either way. Now I do have more of an argument on the wanting it bushy side, because I mean that could just be a hygiene thing for somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey man,
It's
maybe they
a
keep it
personal
super,
hygiene.
maybe they keep it super clean. You know what I'm saying? Wash it 10 times a day. Well, yep. So peoples, like I
You
said,
just said most women don't even take a
I
shower
know don't even
every
take it.
day.
They
Now you talking about they wash
they
it
wash it all.
they
They
use
just
both
wash it
10
50.
times a day.
I know it's.
You can't have both. You got to pick struggle.
I know
You
that's
can't
right.
have them both.
Oh man, you want a musty or you want a
Do
musty
not
on
bring out the attorney in me.
Yep. So, like I said though, this like I said, this is an interesting topic. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out, I said the mechanics of having clothes versus no clothes versus expectations and then degree of difficulty. So I think sleeping in the buff is the best way to do it. I even read a study, it's a long time ago, that sleeping like that was better than sleeping with clothes, as far as your skin and aerating and all that good stuff and recovery of skin cells and so forth. So, but like I said, I know some people, you know, what I'm saying that don't they love to sleep in pajamas and covered up, you know what I'm saying? For, you know what I'm saying, all types of reasons. You might have grew up in a house as a woman, you might have grew up in a house with a bunch of people and pajamas was a thing, you know what I'm saying, your whole life and so forth, and you just carry that on. Or you know what
You
I'm
ain't
saying?
having me fighting with clothes all night. You can forget it. But
And
okay.
then maybe you got some people, some women feel like they have children and you know what I'm saying, they need to be ready to jump into action all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going looking for clothes, I might as well have them on already. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's all types of reasons, I guess, that people would do that. But like I said, and then I guess it's only the Teresa's reason for not wanting to fight with clothes because somehow something gets stuck outside of the clothes that I gotta figure out. You know what I'm saying? Wake you up to figure out why things feeling different and so forth.
I've had stuff around my neck. I'm about to die.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so but yeah, so like I said though, it's but like I said, put in the comments what you like and why you like it and so forth. And like I said, with that being said, this has been Bar Talk After Dark. Bar
Bar
Talk
after
After
dark.
Dark. And like I said, we'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.